Content warning. Ladies and gentlemen, the following podcast is not suitable for all audiences, and viewer/listener discretion is advised. For example, if, when you just heard the term ladies and gentlemen, you immediately thought about how exclusionary it is, then it's probably best you turn this off now.
What's he doing? He's fingering his bumhole?
Yeah.
And what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my God! Oh my God! He's pulled out.
Hello, I'm Rob Mulholland, and this is a corpulent cunt.
Oh, he's corpulent fat.
Fancy for fat, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, so I thought I'd go with that this time.
Oh, thank you.
Thought I'd class it up.
You're just mixing it up a little bit.
I'm a regular Susie Dent, me.
This is very much like The Simpsons, where they find different and interesting ways to sit on the couch at the beginning.
Yeah, exactly. There's just going to be different ways to call you a fat cunt every time.
I still can't believe I've let this happen.
Yeah, you really let your guard down.
Yep. Let my eye off the ball, and now all of a sudden...
Now it's a tradition.
We're stuck with a...
We'll get complaints if we don't. And if there's one thing on this podcast we're worried about, it's getting complaints.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, God, could you imagine if we had complaints that were from people on the internet that, you know, didn't tag us in anything, but just slyly put something on the internet? That would really be upsetting.
Welcome to our regular feature, Complaints Corner. I genuinely think we should do like a points of view style section.
Oh dear,
where
God.
we read the comments and complaints that we've had. We've had one about the fucking content warning. We can't win. We've had we put a content warning on.
Yeah.
What more do they fucking want?
Yeah.
They want us to not be funny while we're doing it.
Well, they did the thing where they went, oh, I fell off my chair with how edgy it is. Yeah. It's like, no, the content warning isn't edgy because that would defeat the point of a content warning.
Yeah,
that would be that would be if like the sign that says may contain nuts was made of nuts itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you're right. Caution, falling rocks on a rock.
That has fallen on your head. But yeah, the intro isn't the edgy bit. The rest of the podcast, I would say,
I think it qualifies.
I think it toes a line.
Yeah,
you know,
I don't think that's going to be anyone's complaint.
I think we do what it says on the tin.
Yeah, just about.
The Ron Seal of podcasting.
So, you know, if anyone who has been annoyed by the content warning, good. It's done its job.
It's done an excellent job.
Yeah, fantastic. Because if you are upset by that,
you're not going to like the rest
Christ.
of it.
No, the rest of it is not for you. It's for these horrible cunts.
Also, as well, it's a little bit performative. It's a little bit tongue-in-cheek that I think people have missed.
Yeah.
The idea that here's the thing, right, is that when people say, oh, you're putting a warning at the beginning, do you genuinely think that you're that edgy? It's like, no, I think you're that sensitive.
Yes,
That's the problem.
It's not like 20 years ago, this would have just been a comedy show.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have had a different thing about it, but But
also, to have it at the beginning means you physically cannot complain.
Yeah, exactly. I do think it negates any complaint. We fucking told you.
Yeah.
We told you.
Yeah, if you went to a restaurant that sold shit sandwiches and you ordered one, you ordered one off the menu,
and it said, "Warning: this contains turds."
Yeah, and the waiter went, "Excuse me, sir, you do realise?"
Excusez-moi. Este un peu.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah, mad, yeah. I don't think that's the accent, though, to be honest. I think
bloody mad.
That was the most Prestonian fucking French I've ever heard.
Bonjour, lad. So that was literally what my French class was at school.
I bet.
I swear to God. Je m'appelle David, you know.
Man was like, excuse me, miss, how do you say ginnel?
Anyway, right, if you go to a poo fucking restaurant,
right, this analogy gets stretched to its fucking limits.
And the waiter goes, there's a excuse me, sir, you have ordered the poo sandwich. It has actual human poo inside of the bread. Mm-hmm. And you went, yes, that's why I ordered it.
I'll have it on herbs and cheese, please.
Yes. And then it came, and you ate it, and you went, what? I am complaining.
Yeah.
You'd be what do you expect the management to do?
Yeah.
Oh.
So in this analogy, our comedy is the human shit that you're eating. That's very much the what we've just decided. Yeah,
I think that's about reasonable.
We are human turds.
And also as well, you know when you go on like the Nemesis roller coaster.
I've not been on Nemesis, but I'm aware of it.
Yeah, you go on a roller coaster and they go, ooh, you're not going to have a heart attack. It's going to be scary, this.
Aye.
And then you go on the roller coaster. It's not actually for like, you know, like if you went on the fucking Nemesis and had a heart attack, I imagine you'd... Actually, no, you wouldn't be able to sue,
You
would
wouldn't
you?
be able to sue. That is your fault, isn't
Do you remember the girl who lost her leg?
Yeah, I do, on the Smiler.
Yeah, she's fit as well.
Yeah.
Well, not now.
Much more attainable. Much more attainable now.
But she got 7 figures off that.
Yeah.
Would she lose a leg for
She's
7?
only got 5 toes, though.
Yeah. The only time she's got 7 digits is in her fucking bank account. Hey!
Yeah, well, I don't think I'd lose a leg. I don't think there's really an amount of money you could pay me to lose a leg.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd lose a leg for 7 figures.
You've got to think about the practicalities, though.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
not
God, it might
having,
affect some of my sitting down.
Nah, just like after having a broken ankle for a bit, I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
Really?
Mate, it's crazy how much stuff you don't even think about.
Yeah, I realised that when I fucked my back up.
Yeah, like just getting a drink of water. Because I had crutches. How do you get it back? So what I had to do was wear a backpack around the house and put bottles of water in my backpack and food and then go back to the sofa on my crutches.
Oh, that's so funny. I wish I could have seen that.
Yeah.
You looking like you've just done a Tough Mudder.
A very tough one. If you've got a cast on, it's been a particularly bad one.
So, can I start off this episode with what's been happening this week with regards to TikTok and specifically TikTok drama?
You absolutely can. Regular viewers will know Freddy often likes to go into the Nancy world of TikTok and report back.
Yeah.
How has this become a regular feature on this podcast?
I go undercover.
TikTok reports. He's the TikTok Donald McIntyre.
I'm more like the Ross Kemp on influencers. Oh, what's been fucking going on?
It's not Ross Kemp on gangs. You're more like Ross Kemp on white bread.
Yeah. Well, so do you remember a comedian called Chelsea Hart?
I do remember Chelsea Hart, yes.
What were your thoughts on her as a person?
Well, I guess we're doing this.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
Chelsea. Not great.
Okay, so I'm not going to kick a person while they're down. I just wanted you to do it.
Yeah. So, look, right. Look, they were quite a lot to deal with. A very big personality, shall we say.
I don't like... No. My idea of spending time with somebody, that the one person that you could put me with that would drive me insane is a loud, bolshy, over the top, usually American or Canadian.
The same. Like that sort of like really peppy.
Wait, you ran a gig with one for about 6 years?
Yeah, and it fucking nearly killed me. Love you, Evan, but fuck me, you're annoying.
It's a big. It's just for me personally. I just can't cope when people shout at me, and I know that's fucking rich coming from me because I am loud. Yeah. But
you can't hear. You know, you're also deaf.
Genuinely deaf.
So if you're getting annoyed by someone's volume, it's fucking big.
It just does it in with me too much. Where people shout to try and. And so she was one of those. She was very loud, and so it was like, okay, that's you, hun, and I'm not going to try and change you, but like I'm not going to buy into this very much because you're very loud, very loud. Anyway, moved to lived in London for a while, moved to Manchester for a while during the pandemic, moved to America. So she's quite big on TikTok.
Right.
She's got 1.6 mil.
How many of you got on TikTok?
About 350, something like that.
Right.
So, yeah.
You're pretty big on TikTok.
No.
You're also pretty big.
That's just what you wanted to...
Because he's fat.
That's just what you wanted to set up, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing that.
I don't consider that I am, like, at all on TikTok at all. I think that all social media is different currency.
Yeah.
And 1 million
TikTok
subscribers.
is Dogecoin.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucking Zimbabwean dollars.
The white farmers have been moved out of town.
Exactly. Right. YouTube is pound coins.
Yeah.
If I had 350,000 YouTube followers,
Oh mate, you'd be minted.
that is great.
If we get to 350k subscribers, Jesus Christ, we're millionaires.
Yeah.
You know.
But
hit like.
But 350,000 fucking TikTok. It's like the currency for a loaf of bread. It's nothing.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
yeah.
So the numbers on TikTok skew.
Yeah.
Anyway, right? She got 1.6 mil, and her whole fucking thing was this really annoying British woman character that was overly woke and was correcting people on the what she perceives to be microaggressions or whatever they fucking call them. But she's not
Titania McGrath.
No, she's not doing it ironically. So imagine Titania McGrath, but not ironic.
What do you mean? So she actually is correcting
Yes.
people? Right.
So she's coming from a really woke,
Okay, that's interesting because she was always a bit anti that when I knew her.
No, super woke.
Right. So she's done that now. Okay.
Her latest videos before this were her criticising people for posting about the Ukraine crisis and all the children being displaced, but not being bothered about the children of bombings in Yemen and fucking Palestine.
Yeah,
or
but those
whatever.
are in Ukraine. It's white kids that are being bombed.
Well, that's what she said.
That is a joke.
That's literally what she said.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
like, it's racism.
Yeah.
It's like, also, as well, those things are further away. I
think it is
care
reasonable
less.
to be more scared of a war that is geographically closer.
Yeah. I care less about everything depending on how far away it is from me right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was more concerned about the London bombings than the Bali bombings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's not because Bali's not a magical
And it's
spiritual
not
place.
the people involved are not worth less. There's no but
And also as well, London's pretty multicultural. Like
yeah. It wasn't just white folk getting blown up on that bus.
Yeah.
If you've been on a bus in London, it's everyone.
The reason that I don't care about Yemen is because
Doesn't like Muslims.
I can't point it out on a map, and I don't know a single football team. Whereas Ukraine hosted
Shakhtar Donetsk.
hosted the Euros, Dynamo Kiev. Hosted the Euros.
Yeah.
I remember,
I can name a few of their team.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, I watch Zinchenko play
Mikilenko.
Yeah, sure. So that's why I care more. Anyway, she's like, well, you're a hypocrite. That's the sort of stuff that she was making.
Sure.
So here's the drama, right?
So I am aware of a bit of the drama.
You tell me what you know.
So as I understand it, right? She was entangled, shall we say, with a guy who looks like, maybe not a guy, looks like a Native American, possibly.
Yes, he's a male Pocahontas.
Yes.
His name is Lance Vorsi or Torti or something like that. Lance, just call him Lance.
Lance Tortilla, we'll go with.
Lance Tortilla. That's not problematic at all. Lance Chimichanga. Let's call him Lance Chimichanga.
So, I was about to say something really bad then. I've just wound in. I've just realised this isn't fucking behind a paywall. I'll text you later what it was. But, so they have, slept together. Chelsea's got pregnant.
Oh, you text me. Joking, I hadn't texted anything.
Chelsea's got pregnant. Is this correct?
No.
Right. Okay. Well, this is what I understood from it.
Okay, it's not true.
Right. And then claimed that what was it? Lance Quesadilla was what had lied to her in order to shag her, and then so that is assault.
Okay, so you've got a very watered down version of the truth.
Right.
I'm going to pepper this with all the juicy details.
Lovely.
So, Chelsea, when she moved to America, started talking to another TikTok creator called Lance Taco.
You really ran out then?
Yeah, I ran out. I wanted to reach for burrito and I couldn't think of it.
Right.
I went with.
I'm going to go with guacamole next time, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, can I have burrito next time?
You can have burrito. I'll do guacamole.
All right. Okay.
Cool.
Fantastic.
Cool.
It's like
He's not even Mexican.
It's like ordering
he's not even Mexican.
No, he's not. He's
the wrong ethnicity we're doing.
Native American.
So it's not racist.
Yeah.
It's just ignorant.
So, she got in a relationship with him, and his thing, right, and this is really important, he is super woke.
Right.
Like, I think his thing is, his handle is called Mindful Warrior.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Now, I don't like using the term woke because I think people sneer at it and go,
and it's used by cunts very often.
Yeah.
It's just become a bit of a muddy, useless word.
Exactly.
But sometimes when you're trying to describe that exact thing...
I don't know what other word to describe him.
Yeah.
He's that kind of person who makes a big performative show about how mindful he is of everyone's feelings.
Sure, yeah.
He's the kind of guy that's like, listen, I am more of a feminist than some women. Do you know what I mean?
This is what a feminist looks like?
Yeah. He's one of those like, hey, listen, sometimes I don't sleep at night because I think about all the suffering, And he's one of those.
Can we just add a merch idea?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. This is what a rapist looks like.
Would you add one of the arrows like the I'm with stupid, so you can? Yeah. Oh, I thought just put you with your mates.
No, I want to do an exact copy of the "This is what a feminist looks like" t-shirts, font, style, everything. Anyway,
if you ever saw someone wearing, imagine just walking down the street and seeing somebody walking towards you and they had a t-shirt that said, "This is what a rapist looks like."
It's bad enough that they're in a funny t-shirt, to be honest with you. Like, they don't even need, like, you could be in a female body inspector t-shirt and it sends the same message.
Yeah. But this is what a rapist looks like. Fucking hell.
All right, I'm just spitballing. That one's probably not going to work.
It wouldn't look like merch. It'd look like a court order. So you know how like in some like Saudi countries or whatever, they're like, listen,
like a shame punishment.
Yeah, you've adultered on your wife, so you have to wear this rock around your leg or something.
I think it'd end up being like Die Hard 3. So anyway, all right, that's maybe not going to fly. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I accept that wasn't a good merch idea. They can't all be winners. Anyway, I think
you have that on the back. This is what a rapist looks like. They can't all be winners. Oh my God, Frederick.
Real talk for a second. Please never assault anyone because this is going to look real bad.
Yeah,
otherwise.
It will look really, really
We've
bad.
really got to be cleaner than clean because, so stop. Anyway.
Wow. Fucking hell.
Right, where were we anyway?
I think we found the bit to clip up this week.
Yeah, this will go well out of context on Twitter. We're one podcast that can never have one of those out of context accounts, can we?
No, absolutely.
Please don't set up an out of context Dead Man Talking account.
Yeah. I absolutely don't want a picture of Rob going, "This is what a rapist looks like."
Yeah,
and me going, "They can't all be winners."
With no other. Fucking hell. Right. So.
Lance.
Yeah.
Super woke.
Lance Burrito.
There
you go. That was yours. Yeah.
He's super, performative. He doesn't do anything.
No, of course.
To solve these problems.
Signing an e-petition is not nothing.
Exactly. Well, sharing a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
I mean,
not contributing.
I'm a bit short of money, but I'll share it.
I'll get it out to my followers. I'm an influencer.
Anyway, he builds a relationship with Chelsea, and Chelsea's quite damaged because she has just, and I'm going to put this in air quotes because it's important to come back to it.
Okay.
Lost a baby.
All right.
Okay.
Very forgetful of her. Was it like a David Cameron thing? Just left him in the pub. Like, look, I'm careless, but fucking hell. Get an AirTag.
Right. So
do like a Find My iPhone with your baby. If they'd had AirTags a few years ago, Maddie McCann would still be with us.
Oh, mate, Shannon Matthews would have been the quickest fucking...
She's under the bed.
Yeah. What's that beeping in that drawer? appears to be like little earrings, little fucking tile. Anyway, this podcast is going to be tough, this one. It's going to be a weird one. Right. So he, he befriends her, and they're chatting or whatever. And according to her, they were in like a relationship, but I'm sure they were seeing each other. Basically, there was no label on it. Anyway, she flies out to Denver.
Yeah.
She goes to see him.
Uh-huh.
She gets her back blown out.
Yeah.
She fucks him, and
good for them.
And the next day, literally the next day, she's scrolling through TikTok, and she sees him in a long-term relationship with another woman.
Oh, that snake.
Yeah,
That's not very
yeah.
mindful.
No, it's not very mindful.
It's not very mindful at
but
all.
But what's really funny
he
about
is a top lad, though.
I mean,
Fair
this is the first thing about the story, right? Is it just goes to show that the guys who are like, no, I actually think about women's rights all the time. They're the ones that are the dodgy fuckers.
Yeah, those are the ones you got to look out for. And I think most women know this. I think there's just a few who are still, they still fall for it. But I think the majority of women are well aware that they're the creepiest cunts. Because, they're really, patronising and gross about women.
Yeah.
Whereas we're just, directly horrible because it's funny.
Oh, yeah. With me, there's no performative aspect.
No.
I don't pretend to be a lovely, mindful person.
No one has ever accused you of subtext, Freddie.
Well, this is exactly it. If you ask me what I feel about the war in Yemen, I'll tell you. I don't care. Yeah. And if that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry, I am a bad person, but I'm honest about it.
Not just for that reason.
I'm honest. I don't stay up at night going, what can we do to help them?
Yeah. Or what can I do to look like I'm helping?
Yeah, what can I do to... Maybe if I changed my Facebook profile picture to a Yemeni flag.
Yeah.
But what does that look like? How will they know? Do you know what I mean?
Well, it is this rule of thumb really applies to comedians so much. The more they try and seem like a nice person, the worse they are.
Yeah.
Everyone I know who is a horrible, dark, mean, gross comedian,
nice people.
They're the best.
Yeah.
They're all lovely people. I mean, you accepted. Because he's a cunt.
Yeah.
But no, in general, all the psychopaths and horrible people and real mean bullies and spiteful dickheads, they're all going on stage hey guys, you've just got to learn to appreciate the little things in life. Huh?
Yeah.
So he's ladded it up.
Yeah, so he's ladded it up. He's basically played a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? She goes on TikTok and she announces that they are no longer together.
Right.
But she says, I don't want you to come for this man. I don't want you to cancel him because I genuinely think he can do better and all this.
Right.
And she said, and this was her line, right?
Okay.
If I hadn't, here's the thing. So apparently she'd asked him whether or not he was seeing anyone else. He said no. And he also brought up, how do you feel about polyamorous relationships?
Right.
And she was like, hell no. Right.
Yeah, which is her right.
Yep. Now, she obviously, had sex with him, found out he was still seeing other women. She's like, we're no longer together. I certainly hope that he can do better, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, if I knew that he was seeing other women, I would not have consented to him using my body. And that's the first thing where people were like, ooh, I'm not sure if that's the right...
Using my body is weird.
Well,
it's a weird way of looking at sex.
The word consenting, I think, is the key thing here.
That's fucked.
Because what she's doing is she's using the language of sexual assault
to describe something that is not.
Yeah, exactly. And she knows what she's doing. I'm sorry, but she knows what she's doing there.
Regretting a shag ain't the same thing. We all regret some
It's not a crime to be a douchebag player.
Yeah, it's not nice. What he's done isn't good, but it's nowhere near criminal.
It's like... Look, I've been on, chatting to women before that seem really keen and interested.
And then they've seen a picture.
No, I've wanted to go out. I've wanted to make take them out, make an effort. So I've taken them out, bought the drinks, bought the food, paid for the fucking show, whatever, bought the taxi back. Oh, you're really nice. I can't wait to see you. And then never heard from them again. And you go, balls I was played. You don't ring the police and report fraud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't go, I was fraudulently conned out of £180. You go...
It's expensive Nando's.
Yeah, but the taxi, I mean, she was from Scunthorpe, so it took ages. But yeah, you get the idea. Humans being bad.
Yeah, there is a real strain online now, and like TikTok has only amplified all these trends and it and made them like more extreme, is of like making everything either a medical condition or a crime. And like some things are just bad, shitty behaviour. Humans, they're complex, you know?
So here's the next thing, right?
Okay.
Is it turns out that when Chelsea posted it, she was not the only one, right? So she wasn't the only woman that Lance had done this to.
Yeah.
So
I'm really coming round to this Lance lad.
Yeah, right.
Lance Guacamole. Seems like a...
So, anyway.
See, I told you I'd do guacamole next.
He was in... there was another woman, I think she was called Anna Banana or something like that, right? Hannah Banana, maybe? I don't fucking know. Hannah Marie Banana, maybe.
Like, Hannah Banana is a great name.
Yeah.
Like, gotta say, like, fair play.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah. You
know, it's got me hooked. I'm a big fan of a banana. I am. She did a thing where she was like, the exact same thing happened to me. And it was play by play, word by word. Yeah.
Right? Now, Chelsea duetted it and put some sad music on. And this woman's talking in Chelsea's point and going, like that.
Such a weird way to respond to a breakup.
Anyway.
Showing 1.5 million people you pointing at someone else.
Anyway,
to.
Chelsea reaches out to this girl. Mm-hmm. They start talking. Chelsea starts calling her a lot. And Chelsea starts telling her what to say, how to, how to market this. This Hannah Banana's like, no, I don't want anything to do with that, and accuses her of sort of weaponizing white tears. And loads of black women on TikTok, and there is a huge black women community on TikTok.
Like black internet is like you don't fuck with.
But they are all so funny. They are such.
This is what I mean. Though, like I've been roasted by black Twitter, and it's fucking savage. Like they are
black women are the funniest social commentators in the world. They're fucking great. Yeah. And so there was one.
Just the unimpressedness, just where it's just like.
So there was one of she gets accused of white tears basically, and there was one that I watched of a black woman who she mimicked, the Kermit the Frog drinking that tea meme, and she's like like this, and she's drinking it, and it's like, oh, that this is not going to be good. Anyway, right, fast forward a little bit more. She claims that she might have been pregnant with Lance's child. Right? Okay. Now, they only fucked a few days ago. It's like, go get a pregnancy test.
Yeah, you can't that early.
Like, but whatever. Like, so, it's not, anyway, right? She starts talking about, so here's another thing that she did that really pissed the community off, is she started opening up and she started talking about how she opened up to him about losing her baby, and she was like, and she used really graphic fucking things. She was like, you wake up in a pool of your own sweat, and you have to, a life has to come out of you bit by bit.
It's like you with a hangover.
Mate, I've never partied that much that I woke up in the morning taking a shit and been like, oh, a leg.
Did I eat a fetus?
Bloody hell, I don't remember eating a whole chicken wing last night. How else do these bones? Anyway, so...
Wow.
Yeah, this one's a fucking tough pod, isn't it? This one's a tough pod.
It's another filter episode.
Yeah. So anyway, right, she does all this, and it's very graphic, and she's like, you used, so one of her lines were, you used a dead baby to get in my pants. And it's like,
Yeah. But to be fair, like, fair play to
I mean, she's missing the words, the memory of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it does sound like he's like pulling them down with it, using them like a crowbar.
like an Ocean's 11 style.
I think if anything, a dead baby's going to be a barrier. I would see a dead baby very much as a cock block, but this lad's seen it as an opportunity.
Yeah, he's very much used it as a wingman. Yeah. So, anyway, right, it turns out that
A wing boy.
God. So, anyway, I've got to get this out, otherwise we'll end up killing ourselves.
This is very much what Chelsea said.
Yeah, that was her third TikTok. So it turns out that she was talking about this. She hadn't had a miscarriage. She'd had an abortion.
That's not losing. That's throwing away.
Well, this is what a lot of women on TikTok were really upset about.
Like, I didn't lose the empty crisp packet I had earlier. I put it in the bin.
Well, God almighty, of all the fucking references. Dear. But a lot of women, and I think very rightly so, were upset about her not making a distinction between those two things.
Yeah, those are two wildly different things. You can definitely be sad when you've had an abortion. I have no idea what that experience is like. I'm sure it can be, a lot. But it's not the same as losing a baby and not wanting to.
One of them is a choice, and I support women's right to choose.
I think there should be more abortions,
and,
if anything.
Keep the population down.
Yeah.
And like a little, coffee shops have a loyalty scheme. Yeah. Like your 8th one, free, and you get a T-shirt that says, "This is what." Oh God, no!
I aborted a hockey team. What? This is what an abortionist looks like.
I was gonna say. What? No, nothing. What? Nothing. Anyway, God almighty, I've never felt like I'm on tenser ground than right now on this podcast. Because I know that now I'm getting away. I'm enjoying it. I'm like, ooh, let's talk dirty. Yeah. But I know that in 4 days I'll be walking the dog and I'll be like, oh my God, what did I just do?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And it won't even be out yet.
So she's got
a long lag.
She has got she really upset people because, abortion is a choice. Miscarriage isn't. Yeah. So, it was, that's why she upset people.
Sure.
People were turning against her, right? Now, she has had a full-on breakdown off the back of this now.
Yeah.
She's uploading videos where she's crying her eyes out and it's really emotionally unstable, right?
So you thought you'd bring it up on this podcast?
No, mate. So, what did the internet do?
I'm sure it's very sympathetic.
No.
The internet is a very kind, loving, supportive place.
So she's going viral at the moment because she says, she has a thing where she goes, she's playing sad music towards the back of it. It's like, doon, 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 doon. And she goes, I have an ache deep in my womb, Lance. And you fucking knew, like that, right? Yeah. But when she says it, it sounds an awful lot like Womblands.
Yeah.
So, Womblands is now trending on TikTok.
Oh, she's saying Womblands.
Yeah, but it sounds like Womblands.
I thought you said Womblands.
Yeah.
Right.
So it sounds
sounds like a region. I thought she was describing it like a region.
What, like in France?
Well, yeah, or like there might be like, if it was like a Tolkien book, there might be a little map of it at the start.
I think what people think is because he's Native American, the Womblands is like a metaphor for like Texas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
they go on a spiritual journey to the Womblands.
Yeah, I need my spirit animal to take me to the Womblands. Yeah. Anyway, right. So Womblands is trending on the internet at the moment, particularly on TikTok and Twitter. Womblands is now in Urban Dictionary. Do you want to,
I'll get it up.
Womblands Urban Dictionary.
I will do, mate. Yeah.
And also as well, a country and music singer on TikTok has turned it into a song.
Oh wow!
And it's just fucking mate. It's so funny, right? So,
mate, I've just saw one that said a place visited by Navajo Legolas. So the place where white women's tears go to die is the definition.
Yeah.
I opened up and invited you into my womb land. How could you betray me? While sobbing hysterically on social media.
Yeah, that's going. There's also a song by this
a woman's organ that radiates deep pain and aches after discovering her lover has deceived her.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Womb lands where babies go when a termination of pregnancy has taken place.
Oh, well, like Valhalla. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Tonight we dine in hell. Tonight we breastfeed in hell. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, but you should hear the song as well. It's like a country music. And he's going ding, 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 ding. And he's like this. He goes, you fucking knew down in the womb lands. You fucking...
Song by Cuisine. Is this what we're looking for? Hold on, let's have a look.
No, it'll be... this
is just coming up with the Wombles.
No, it's still fresh on TikTok, mate.
Right.
But yeah, it's fucking... It is...
Wow.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah, Jesus.
Absolutely fucking
It's just
brutal.
bad juju stuff like this. If you get involved with like internet drama like that, it's just like, it's really, there's no way to win. There's no winning. You just get sucked into this horrible fucking world and dragged down with it, innit?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
And like the more you try and dig yourself out, the more you dig yourself in. The only way is to just detach, let it ride out, and then, you know, in a couple of months it's over. But if you keep going, you keep fueling it. If you keep posting things, trying to explain and get yourself out of it. No, we got to understand, no one's looking for you to explain and get out of it. They're looking for you to make a tit of yourself.
It's interesting because on the one hand, I feel sorry for her.
Yeah,
because
I do. She's clearly like, you know, having some shit.
she's clearly going through a mental episode.
Yeah.
And the fact that she has upset people by, getting abortion and miscarriage mixed up and playing off one and not the other is it's understandable that people are upset by that, but she's in a mental place where she's, everything's really bad right now.
Yeah.
However, on the other hand, I also think that she made her 1.6 million following off taking
by doing this to other people.
Yeah,
exactly.
So if it was someone else that had done that, she would have made a video calling them out, saying how they needed to fucking go for diversity training.
Live
or
by
whatever.
the sword, die by the sword, innit?
This is it,
You
mate.
play with feathers, you get your ass tickled.
So yeah, exactly. And so this is why I'm a bit like, but fuck me.
But this is why there's such like mad like double standards on the internet. Like we'll get way less shit for the stuff that we do than her for like a minor misstep because we're not judging anyone.
No.
Because we're not like going for anyone else and going, look what you're doing. You know, we're celebrating people doing horrible shit.
Yeah, I think horrible shit is great.
Yeah, exactly. So,
but yeah, she is. She's going through a bad.
Yeah, well, I hope she's all right, genuinely, because like she was annoying, but I don't think she's the worst person on earth. She's Hitler. She was irritating, but
But she's not Hitler.
She's not Hitler. Try harder.
No, I mean,
6 million to go.
Don't know if they'll all fit in the womb lands, mate. Hitler had the Rhineland. She had the womb land.
But at least Hitler wasn't like, oh no, I lost 6 million Jews. My soul aches for the 6 million Jews I lost.
You fucking knew.
You knew. I showed you my pile of shoes.
Wow. But yeah, man, it's a really tough social media breakdown.
Yeah.
And Womblands has just it's run.
It's so funny, man. It's so it's I find that whole world baffling. I don't know. It's just a really bad way to try and get success is to try and fuck other people over. It turns out. Yeah. Who knew? But being the person that judges other people, you've got to be whiter than white. Yeah. Although she is. It's half the problem, isn't it?
I love the idea that somewhere there's there's a group of people who've just opened up a theme park based around cervical screenings, and they're like, we have come across the best name for this.
We're opening a new theme park for International Women's Day.
Yeah. So the log flume, red colouring.
A little bit of a string on the back of the log. Mate, Chelsea should get into wrestling. Her finisher could be the Wombstone pile driver.
Fucking hell.
It is very funny though, watching them like people like that eat themselves in it. It's just like you just do it to yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, she's
Like, if you're watching Chelsea, put your phone down. Just go for a walk.
oh yeah, please, for the love of
Just
God,
turn your phone off. Go for a walk.
turn your phone off. Chill out, girl.
Just take a break.
I mean, we're having a laugh and a joke about it, but it needs somebody to go, excuse me, can I just see that phone?
Yeah.
Straight in the fucking river, because she needs 2 weeks. She needs 2 weeks off
minimum.
it. But at the moment, especially a couple of days ago, she was uploading 5-6 times a day.
It's terrible.
Every single one of them has got 3 million plus.
Yeah, and the thing is, like with that as well, if it's someone who's like that desperate for attention, you are getting attention, even if it's fucked up. So it's like doing really fucked things to your mind.
Yeah.
Because they're like breaking down, but they're also getting that, and like there will be some people who are positive to them as well. It's all attention, but you just
And meanwhile, that Lance is like.
Yeah.
Lance Salsa is fucking. He's
Lanny sour cream.
Yeah.
No, he's just to be clear, not Mexican.
He's taking I really feel like this might be our fucking Shilpa Papadon moment here. We've just really fucked ourselves. But we're doing it ironically as opposed to Jake.
Yeah, we're not screaming it in his face.
yeah,
like that is different.
But he's taking a step back now, this guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what I mean?
Well, he needs to have a little think, because Lance, right? If you're watching,
I doubt that.
I know. I don't think he's made it this far if he was. But don't put your dick in crazy.
No.
Right, you can't fix crazy with your dick. I've tried, right?
Oh, there's another bit as well.
Oh, right, there's
my
more.
God. Well, no, just another silly bit that I've just remembered.
Right.
Where she was like, I learned Navajo for you. Yeah. Not even messing.
Come, my Warner. Come, my Warner.
I learned blackjack for you.
Mate, how funny would it be if it was a black guy? It's like, I learned patois for you. And ting.
It would be a really funny like parody if you broke up with a football fan. It's like, I learned the offside trap for you, man. It's really cringe at the moment. It's proper TikTok cringe.
I don't understand it at all, to be honest. None of the TikTok. I just don't get I don't like the culture.
Oh, they hate you on there as well.
Yeah, they really do.
They hate you.
I'm deeply unpopular and fine with it.
I'm quite liked.
Yeah.
Because I started earlier than you.
Yeah, you started earlier and you tried to be liked, whereas I was very
No, I don't think I do try to be liked. I think it's just my... if the algorithm, the way that the algorithm works is it pushes your videos out to people that watch them, and watching something because you like it, and watching something because you hate it is neither here nor there.
Yeah, it was like one. I think like one of the very first videos my editor put on TikTok was found by a subreddit that hated me with 500,000 people.
Well, there you go. That's the end of you.
It's done. Yeah. I'm okay with it. Like, I will live with not being successful on TikTok.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, she is not going to... I mean, look, she won't be... she won't lose her following off the back.
No, exactly. No. It'll only grow her following. That's the thing.
She won't be considered serious ever again. She won't be a serious...
Yeah. But, like, are people, like, going... You know, does she sell tickets off it? I don't get it.
She won't sell tickets off the back of it. Well, the thing is her following was based off this whole... being this, posh woman, but I'm calling men out on the misandry or whatever. Now, that's all well and good, and it might sell. It might create some views and some shares. It don't put bums on seats, because it's like Tanya Lee Davis. She went viral for being a little person that was dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like no one's watching that and going, I tell you what, the way she shakes that arse makes me want to buy 2 tickets to her latest comedy show.
Some people might, but they're not really people I want at my comedy show. You know, they're not going to be like, you know, tell us a story. You're going to be like, fucking get some Ed Sheeran on and get fucking moving.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look, I mean, I like, for example, there's something that I follow religiously on Instagram called Mob Kitchen, and they do food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I like cooking, so I like following them.
I like eating.
I've got the Mob Kitchen book.
Yeah.
And I went to try and see if I could get to the Mob Kitchen restaurant when I was in London.
Sure.
Because I like the food.
Yeah.
Now, if one of the leaders of Mob Kitchen, Sophie Wyburn, shout out Sophie if you're listening, or a Rosie McKean Pasta Queen, is one of my favourites.
Yeah.
If they said, look, I am doing some poetry from 7 till 9 at the Phoenix in London or whatever, come down, tickets are a tenner, I'd be like, no.
Yeah.
No, unless you're doing the catering, in which case maybe.
Yeah.
Because you got to stick within your wheelhouse, haven't you?
Yeah, it's true, which is why we've decided to do this grubby muck.
Yeah, because then they'll come and see you live and see more grubby muck and go...
It really makes sense.
Yeah,
it really
yeah.
does. You know, this isn't a stretch for me and Freddie.
Yeah.
This podcast. We've not had to, like, adapt to it, have we?
Exactly. I'm not using this to try and launch myself into an art career.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I think the CBB ship has sailed. Brennan.
Nuts. Right. So,
Do you want to say some stuff?
all the last few weeks, guys, we have been asking you to send us in your most fucked up videos that are not
that are not illegal.
snuff or CP.
Just anything, nothing illegal. Unfortunately, animal porn is illegal because otherwise.
Did someone send animal porn in?
No, I just needed to nip it in the bud because animal porn is as serious as the worst child porn according to the law.
What?
I know, which is stupid because like videos of
Okay.
people sucking off horses is hilarious.
Yeah, and I have actually seen a donkey fucking a woman.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen loads of stuff, mate.
Yeah,
I've seen fish getting put up people. One of my favourite videos I had when I was a teenager was a Japanese woman lying on her back, right? And someone with a funnel and loads of little fish in a bucket.
No.
Funnel them in, and then she goes like, and the fish go like, and like fire out. I wish I still had it.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Those poor fish.
I know. I like horrible for the fish, but very funny for me to watch.
Imagine the fish being like, where the hell are we? And then there was like,
Smells like home.
this isn't home. It's the Womblands.
Right, get your headphones on.
So 07520 644 931 is the number if you want to send us in some
So
fucked up
WhatsApp
videos.
us, basically. You can WhatsApp us on that number. And we asked you to send in things just like weird and gross, fucked up, things that, you might have like thought twice about sending to your group chat.
And if you really want to watch these, I think YouTube is going to be your best bet.
Yeah, but
Dead Men
also-
Talk Pod.
These aren't going to go on YouTube. Like we're going to have to blur them out.
We're going to have to blur them out.
So we will we will at some point probably launch a way where we can put them privately.
Okay.
Seeable. But for now,
Maybe some sort of private thing where people can pay like £1 or something
maybe
like
something
that.
like that will be coming in the next few weeks.
That sounds interesting to me.
Does sound interesting, but until then, we are going to have to blur these out. I might like tweet it or something.
Oh, God.
So, do you know who Francis Bourgeois is?
Yeah, of course I know him. I followed
train
him.
guy.
I followed him since way back when.
Yeah. Like, so do you like Francis?
I really like him.
Yeah, so he's the train guy on TikTok.
I followed him since he had less followers than me.
Aye, well, he's like a fun, like sort of guy who really likes
Oh,
trains.
you're not going to show me him
there's nothing-
shoving a train set up his bell end or anything.
He's not in this.
Okay.
The caption that I got with this video, by the way, the person who sent this didn't give us a name, so text us again and let know it is so I can thank you, because this made me howl. So, but what the caption was, fuck Francis Bourgeois. I like Choo Choo Steve. So would you like to see Choo Choo Steve?
Oh.
Here's Choo Choo Steve.
No, not Choo
Right.
Choo
I'd
Steve.
like to turn the volume up.
Doing?
Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Back it mix up. Go on. Go on, say choo choo, Steve.
Choo choo, Steve.
Go on, choo choo, Steve.
Choo choo.
Here we go now. Rub it in your upbeats. Go on. Get a fucking captain navigate. Look at navigate on a fucking. Go on. How many times
Is
you
your
come
mum and
and
dad
get-
having sex?
How many times?
Is this how you got conceived? Go on, Choo Steve.
Tell me, Choo Steve.
My,
Tell me how many times you come. How many times?
oh my God.
Tell me how many times you've come. I don't know. That means none. That means none.
Imagine if the next line that he goes where he goes, this is an Avanti West Coast service.
Here we go. Back it mix up.
Oh.
Go on. Go on, say choo Steve.
Choo Steve.
Go on, choo
Steve.
Go on, choo
Choo
Steve.
Steve.
Choo Steve. Go on.
Choo Steve.
Go on, how many
Do you know
times?
what? It's like one of those words where when you say it over and over and over, it does sound like he's saying Jew, Steve.
That would be such a weird
Yeah,
twist.
maybe he's circumcised. That's what this is. Jew, Steve. Holy shit. Look at his fucking face.
I know. To be honest, there's another like minute and a half of this. I haven't got this far because I just keep pissing myself off.
Who's your daddy? Look at me, who's your daddy?
Look at
Who's
that.
your fucking daddy now? 1683452 Carlington. Where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Yeah.
By the sounds of it, Preston.
Where you from?
Where are you from? What a weird question.
Yeah, because he's trying to picture the train station, isn't he?
Tell me about platform 4. Oh, it's a lovely little W.H. Smith's down there.
Do you reckon when he was going into a fanny, he went, please mind the gap? Go on. Go on.
Oh, he's actually got a dick replacement bus.
Yeah,
Give me a replay now.
his cum's going to be a lighting out of a
You went
fanny.
into fluid on. Fuck off. Where the spastic chin? Yeah. Oh, I'm a finger blasting champion.
You are.
I'm finger blasting champion, is what
That's
he
what
just
he,
said.
I thought you said finger wrestling.
Like they were, like that's why she's in so much pain. Having a
Yeah,
fight.
because he's pinned her down.
Choo Steve.
Good God.
There's another minute.
There's another minute of this. Fuck.
I feel like we've got it.
No, I think you've got it. I don't think you get to watch a minute and a half of Choo Steve and then go, we've got it, because I feel like the joy is in watching him make this woman scream, I'm Choo Steve. What? Do you know what? Like, because you know what? Women share sex
Happy
talk with.
International Women's Day.
Fucking hell. Go on.
Choo Steve.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Steve. Stephen the Tank Engine. Say Stephen the Tank.
Stephen the Tank Engine.
Stephen the Tank Engine. Jesus, well, he's fucking the fat controller, isn't he?
For fuck's sake. Oh, fuck me. Oh, no.
Tank Engine.
Stephen the Tank
Call me
Engine.
Captain.
Captain.
Come on, Captain. Fuck off.
Captain
Fuck.
Pollard.
Steve Pollard. Fuck off.
Steve Pollard from what?
I think he just gave his full name. I think we might have to beep this. But he's fucking giving his full
Captain
Fuck. Steve Pollard. Fuck off. Got it. Good titty sweetie, Victor. Fuck off. Get it. Fucking legs are blown off. Oh, fucking. Let's get some scaffold up for legs. Fuck off. Here we go again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've got to take over here. I need a paw. Get somebody to clean up. We got a WD-40. Here we go again.
You got any WD-40?
What the
That is not lube.
fuck? Do you know what? Northern porn is horrible.
Yeah, it's the least sexy accent, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, this is not doing anything for me.
It's gross.
With the tit in the camera then. Do you see that little phone where the tit slaps the camera?
Oh my God. I've honestly never been less aroused by anything.
Whoever sent this in, you have fucking smashed it.
It's insane.
Nothing makes me laugh as much as shit like this.
Choo Choo Steve.
Fucking Choo Choo Steve.
Oh, honestly. Fucking hell. Petrol spring. Yes, Del Boy. What? Gary?
He just shouted, yes, Del Boy, because he's fallen through a bar.
Oh,
God, Petrol spring.
Peckham Springs. He's naming episodes.
what a very eclectic.
The one with the chandelier.
Go on.
Oh, baby.
Oh, yeah. Tap the doors. Oh, come on.
So this idea is this man's idea of sex
Tap
talk.
the doors.
That's like when Dan Nightingale does an impression of me telling a story.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if someone had sent me this and been like, this is Freddy, I would have been like, yeah.
Choo Choo Quinn.
Choo Choo Quinn. Choo Choo Fred.
Fucking hell. You're a WD-40. Oh, you fucking little bitch.
Turn your
me.
fucking phone off. Turn the fucking phone.
What me, you've got a lot of work to do, you.
And there is Choo Choo Steve.
Fuck me, you've got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, they've just made a right mess.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Choo Choo
I
Steve.
just need a minute.
Choo Choo Steve.
Oh shit, man, that's horrible.
Come and Choo Choo Steve.
It's that voice as well.
I know. Tell you what makes me happy about these videos. It's not even just showing you, because like I love how upset you are, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
great.
yeah. I don't like that at all.
But like, right, you might be upset now, but you've got to go through this now and you'll get it out of the way and we'll have a guest on and then we'll get to show them Choo Choo Steve and we'll get to do this to other people.
Now that would be good. That would be good.
See, you get it now. What happens is the person who sends in the WhatsApps upsets me. Then I laugh at how much I'm going to get to upset you, and then you get to laugh at how much we'll get to upset guests.
And then the guests have to bear the brunt of it
They've
all.
just got to deal with it.
Yeah. They have to deal with the trauma.
Yeah. Do you want to see the other one I got sent?
Go on then.
I got
send
sent
us it.
another absolute banger. So
Okay. I'm worried. I am worried.
Yeah.
Because
Congratulations
Oh my-
to Alex and Gail on getting married.
this is just a nice guy giving a little.
Canva.
It feels like a cameo. Yeah.
However, what's really important to
For people who are just listening.
is that this man is butt naked.
Yeah. Would you like to describe his body?
He's an old man.
Yeah, he's getting on a bit.
I would say he sort of looks.
Stage 3.
Yeah. He sort of looks. Yeah.
He's got a very kind face.
He has. Yeah. He's got the face of a neighbour, hasn't he?
Yeah, and a dick like an aardvark's nose.
Yeah. That is a. Yeah. Yeah. That's like a sad dolphin, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad size.
No, it's not a bad size.
It's all right. You know, it's a pretty good dick.
I mean, as far as dicks go, he looks quite happy about it.
Yeah,
He's sat in the
weird
garden.
little. I don't know if it's an angle doing this to his body. But
Yeah,
his torso looks fucked up.
his body from his nipples to his belly button looks like someone with a cleft palate.
Yeah, it looks like if you left like a mascot's head in the sun.
Yeah.
It's got a bit wonky.
Yeah, you know when they like have like a novelty cake made and you don't eat it quickly enough.
Yeah, this is Shrek cake on day 5.
He's got a little love heart tattoo as well.
Yeah, look, he seems like a nice guy.
And do you know what? It would be quite funny to send someone a cameo of an old man with
his
a
knob out.
fairly big dick saying "Happy Birthday."
Exactly.
It's quite funny.
I get it. Yeah.
But then-
so let's see.
Congratulations to Alex and Gail on getting married.
Congratulations, Alex and Gail. Also from us at Dead Men Talking.
Yeah,
We'd like to add to
congratulations.
those congratulations.
Have fun in Hamburg and stay away from those oranges.
Oh, you don't want those Hamburg oranges?
Oh, and he's wiggling his dick.
A big slap.
And
Hold
he
on.
is
Oh, what's he
reaching
reaching?
on between his penis, and what's he doing? He's fingering his bumhole,
Yeah.
and what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my god! Oh my god!
no.
He's pulled that. Oh god! Oh my god!
Do you want to describe for the listeners, Freddy?
He looked like he was fingering his bumhole. He waggled his dick. He looked like he was
Yeah, it
fingering
did
his
like a little
bumhole.
windmill.
He pulled out a shit, showed it to the
Congratulations
camera,
to
and then
Alex
rubbed it on his
and Gail
face.
on getting
So
married.
let's have a little look. Here we go. He's fiddling around for it. He's not pissed, though. See, that's the weird thing. He's not pissed at all, but he's done a shit. Do you reckon he had that ready to go?
I don't want to look at the shit.
It's right there.
I don't want to look at the...
I think it's about a 4 on the Bristol stool chart.
Yeah,
it's quite solid, but like a little bit greasy.
Yeah, there's a certain amount of...
oiliness.
Yeah, you could,
It's spreadable. It's more spreadable than Lurp.
And that's what he's about to prove.
Yeah.
Because he just smushes it into his face.
I mean, look, right.
He smears shit all over his face. And I'm not just talking on his forehead.
No.
All over his face. In his eyes, in his mouth.
I think, see, look, right, my problem with this is, I think blacking up is wrong.
I mean, I agree with you. Wow. Do you know what's mad?
He's done poo blackface.
Where's he filmed this?
Yeah, well, it's got to be in his garden.
But he's got to have neighbours, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, Joe. Oh, Christ.
Look, it looks like he's in a secluded bit. There's like a bush behind him. It looks like he's in a bit, like, hidden.
Yeah.
But, like,
Mummy?
how much is this cameo?
Mummy, Daddy, I saw a neighbour today. Oh, kind-faced Keith. Yes.
He said to say congratulations on the wedding.
Yeah. And then he waggled his dick at me, and then he pulled a shit out of my arse, out of his arse.
That's very key.
Showed it me, and then rubbed it in his face.
It's like,
how much is this?
Well, this is what I mean. Like, it can't be cheap to get someone to rub shit in their face.
No.
Although, to be fair, I feel like this guy loves it.
Yeah. I feel like he's using this. What he's doing is he's managed to monetize his hobby.
Exactly. He's doing what he loves.
Yeah.
And, like, in that way, he is the hero.
If you ask him, he says he's never worked a day in his life. You know.
What do you put on your tax return? You're like on your visa application when you're going abroad, you got to put occupation.
I'll tell you what, I bet he's got one hell of an expenses report with shampoo, hasn't he?
Mate,
That's horrible. It's fucking horrible. Oh my
it's
God.
so thick.
Oh my
you can see
God.
how thick it is. Look, it gives a little thumbs up at the end. Look how happy he is.
It's horrible. It looks like a mud mask.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. To be fair, it might be good for the skin.
No, it won't be good. It won't be good
His
for the skin.
skin looks pretty clear, though. If we go to the beginning,
It won't be good for the skin.
Well, I don't know. Like, look how fresh and clear his skin looks.
But okay, so where do you reckon
that man is a picture of health?
So where do you reckon the skin on your body that is the worst is? Because I would say just around my asshole.
Right.
And that's where the poo is the most.
Yeah.
So poo can't be good for your
Mine's
skin.
my head because I've got psoriasis. But
Otherwise, actually, it's great for psoriasis.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
There you go. That's why. Yeah.
Right, okay. So here's a question. You've
Yeah.
got psoriasis. How long you had it for?
Years. You just have it.
You quite self-conscious about it?
A little bit, but not massively. I don't
Cry
give a shit.
sometimes. Sometimes you cry. Sometimes.
Sometimes I cry.
Sometimes you cry.
Yes. Sometimes I weep for my flaky scalp.
Yeah. So
Why must I be so flaky?
So if you knew for a fact
Yeah.
that you could cure it,
Is it a one-time deal?
it's a one-time deal. You have to shave
Yeah.
your entire head, so you have to look like him.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll
then
shake my head anyway.
You smear your poo.
Yeah.
It's
My poo.
Yeah. And you have to dig it out your arse like he did.
Yeah, sure.
And you have to,
So I have to congratulate someone on their wedding.
But here's the thing: is there's some chemical thing where it can't interact with the air for too long, so you have to take it out.
Yeah, fresh.
And then
warm.
within 5 seconds, it has to be applied to your face.
Well, I don't really want to build up to it anyway. I don't really, if I'm doing it, I want to.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't want to keep it in a drawer for a week.
Yeah,
would
I don't
you?
want to like stare at it, having it going around in my mind. I'm getting it done pretty quick. If it was a one-time deal, I probably would.
Wow.
You wash it off. I don't want it in my mouth like this guy, but I don't have psoriasis in my mouth, so I don't see why I would have to put it there. But he looks very healthy and happy. He seems like someone that we should aspire to be like.
No.
I think if anything, this guy's a hero.
No. Look at his face there.
Look, 'cause he's straining, but he's still happy.
Yeah.
It's like the way he's like pulling it. It's like tugging on it.
I didn't know that it was. I didn't know that it was possible to pull a shit out of your ass like that.
Yeah.
I thought that if you were to try and pull a shit out, it'd come out in little
I think
bits.
he's like coaxing it. rather than anything else.
So he's making his
or it's
sphincters-
in their hedge behind him and he's pulling it out. That is possible. That he's
That
got a poo
makes
there.
way more sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Rather than pulling a shit out of his arse within 5 seconds.
Although you don't know how good this guy is at this. You know.
Can you imagine?
like-
Can you imagine? You do it. You put the poo's in the hedge. You slap it. You do it. Thumbs up. And then you look. You check, and it's not recorded.
Mate, I've done that with podcasts and been gutted.
Yeah.
And that was just an hour's chat with a mate.
Not with your eyes fucking welded shut with poo.
And he can't do it again for a while. 'Cause
No.
if you try to force another one out, it's going to be runny.
Yeah.
You're not going to have the consistency to smear.
Yeah. It takes time to boil half a dozen eggs. After eat them, get the fibre back up.
It's so caked.
Oh, God, it's gross. That's absolutely fucking horrible. Who sent that?
Like, I'll have a little look on the WhatsApp, see if we've got a name on this one, actually.
Yeah, give us your names as well so I can call you out for being horrible.
Oh, someone's literally just sent another video right now, but I will look at that later. I don't like just immediately go, I don't know. They haven't put a name on this. So, yeah, do text us your name and I'll shout.
Oh, God, I'm
if you want to give a name, you can just give a nickname or whatever. We get it if you don't want to be associated with it.
Oh, yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
I
you don't have to
understand.
give your full name, but just, give us our name to say thank you.
That was hard to watch, that second one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Choo Choo Steve wasn't?
No, but Choo Choo
You
Steve...
were loving Choo Choo Steve?
Yeah, but at no point...
Choo Choo Steve.
At no point during Choo Choo Steve did I go, that is physically making me sick. I just go...
Here we go. Back in mixer.
Oh, that's...
Go on, say choo choo, Steve.
Choo choo.
Go on, choo choo, Steve.
Do you know what I like the most about that video? Is that as far as kinks go, she clearly isn't into it.
Oh, no, she's just going through the motions.
Yeah.
And, like, when he's like, how many times you come? She's like, I don't know.
I don't know. Just choo.
I do love at the end where she, like, really lives, just like, just put your fucking phone down.
Yeah, come on.
Just put it down.
Come on, please.
Can you stop fucking filming me while I'm calling you Choo Choo Steve?
I tell you what, Steve. How about we pretend we're in the quiet carriage? we just tone it down for the time being.
Mate, it'd be so funny if halfway through this he brings out a little buffet cart. Someone comes round, any rubbish? You got any rubbish?
Tickets, please. He jizz in that exact moment.
Yeah,
He's clearly got a train fetish.
Yeah.
And good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good on you two for living your best lives.
Hey, yeah.
And thank you to the people that decided that we needed to see that.
Yeah.
If you want to send us some more of this stuff, it's 07520 644 and that was
You
a bit
don't
of,
have to have indigestion halfway through it.
that was a bit of sick that I'm trying to bring down. Send it via WhatsApp, and we might get to watch it along with Choo Choo Steve and smearing poo on his face, man.
Yeah. Well, what a lovely community of people we're finding.
Oh,
in the world.
mate, it is a who's who of smelly rejects.
Do just want to say, though, the people who sent this in, top
Yeah,
work.
and thanks to all the
Top work.
people
Thank
that
you.
are...
You've nailed it. Like, honestly, like, you've no idea how much I've been laughing at Choo Choo Steve for the last 2 days.
Thanks to all the people as well that have been sharing it and tweeting it, and also commenting on the videos. That's a big thing to sort of
just
comment
little stuff
and push.
like, like all the stuff that YouTubers ask you to do, they do help. So cheers.
Yeah, they don't do it for an ego thing. It's
Exactly.
just it helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Comments and likes and stuff.
No,
and,
I think it's proper sick how, like, really just instantly we found a load of people who were like, oh yeah, this is my shit.
yeah, this is my bag.
We found loads of scumbags and we love you, you horrible, horrible cunts.
And to really sort of keep the old hype train moving, we are moving.
I know.
We
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. Chewing.
Cunt. Yeah, like, let's get chewing.
We have got a couple of live shows that we are working towards.
And if anyone knows Choo Choo Steve, he's got a free ticket waiting for him.
Oh, yeah.
Choo Choo Steve is invited.
And I'll cover his travel if he gets the train as well.
He'll cover the train.
We've got 2 live shows in May and June. We're going to do live roast shows at the Frog and Bucket in Manchester.
One of the best comedy clubs going.
Tickets are a £5. We're going to put on a great fucking show. May the 18th, June the 15th. They're both Wednesdays. And you can get tickets right now. Head on to our link tree in any of our social media.
There'll be a link in the description
platforms.
of whatever. Like, if you're listening to this, go on the podcast thing. There's a link there. If you're watching it on YouTube, there's a link below.
Yeah.
So you can find tickets. And yeah, come down. We're going to be proper horrible. It's going to be dead fun. We're going to get a load of guests, load of good, great comedians come and do some roasting.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And it'll be a good laugh. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to have the video out, and we're going to eventually put the video on the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah.
So if you haven't already, give that a subscribe. If you're somebody who's just like, I just listen to podcasts, that's cool, but subscribe to the podcast, subscribe to the YouTube channel anyway.
Nah, don't.
Because
it doesn't help us. If you're not going to watch the videos, don't bother subscribing.
Oh, right. So I was going to say, because we get more stuff.
No, it actually hurts us, if anything, because what that tells YouTube is that our subscribers don't want to watch our videos. So, if you're not watching them, don't subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Subscribe to...
Sorry, Freddy. 2010 YouTube strategy, is it?
Subscribe to the YouTubers of other podcasts and don't watch them then.
Yeah, do that.
Fuck it, guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, let's take them down.
Here we go now.
Right, and so we're going to be back again next week. To play us out, here's Choo Choo Steve.
Rubber Diggy Rapids.
Did he say Rubber Dinghy Rapids?
He did, yeah.
Fucking hell.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Go on. Get a fucking Captain Navigator. Look at Navigator on a fucking arm. Go on. How many times have you come, you dirty cunt? How many times? Tell me how many times you've come.
I don't know.